Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. You guys are reading the title. It has finally happened. I'm sure my Cardano, viewers, my supporters know exactly what I'm referring to when I say it finally happened. And at this point, guys, those haters that were hating on Cardano over the past, 2 to 3 months are nowhere to be seen. So let's waste no more time and discuss what exactly happened and, of course, what we could be expecting as we do go further into this upcoming week ahead of us in this brand new month. So if we're looking at the broader market, and the market is looking insane right now, and of course the reason as to why that is Bitcoin dominance has taken a little bit of a pullback, which is giving altcoins a massive push. I think what's happening is Bitcoin profits are going back into altcoins, causing the dominance to go down because we're not seeing the money leaving the crypto space. The money is staying in the crypto space, and obviously when the dominance falls and the money does not leave the crypto space, that shows there is massive amounts of momentum for alts, and that's what we're seeing right now. Some of the altcoins that did not move are finally starting to move, so that should just speak for itself. But ADA is up 11.2% on the daily time frame, but that's not the most important thing today. Of course, the price currently sitting at 73.5 cents, up 10% on both Bitcoin and USD, comparative with the market cap currently sitting at almost $26 billion. But if you're looking at the 24-hour trading volume, it's at $1.3 billion. Yes, guys, 1.3 billion. So if you're looking at, the overall volume increase over the past yesterday, it has doubled, literally doubled since yesterday. And of course, the reason as to why this is the case is because we have seen that massive key resistance that I've been talking on my channel like a broken record finally being retested, and it wasn't just a retest. We finally closed back above that. Some of the targets that I was aiming for have been reached. So let's waste no more time and look further. Before I do get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So looking at, before we pull out the charts today, I want to talk about the Cardano Defi. So Cardano Defi is been lagging, right? It's no secret at this point. We've been seeing the ADA DeFi lagging behind the other layer ones. What I mean about other layer ones is, Arbitrum. You're looking at Solana. You're looking at Polygon Matic. Obviously, that's, a layer two Avalanche. You guys get the idea as to what I'm saying. People were getting skeptical. The fact that, we're not seeing ADA, one of the biggest layer ones out there, not seeing a massive spike in its ecosystem. And, one thing that triggers this, of course, is just the native token seeing momentum as well, because literally in the last 24 hours we've seen about, I would say 50, we've seen $30 million flow into Cardano's DeFi. Why is that the case? If you're looking and paying attention to the Cardano DeFi projects with this move that ADA has seen, we've seen a lot of Solana-based projects gaining momentum. Of course, the entire market is pumping, but since this move has happened, we've seen tokens that are obviously launched on the Cardano's ecosystem have thrived quite a bit. So that should just tell you this is really exciting, and I'm very excited about Cardano's future moving forward, in terms of its overall DeFi as well as its price. So if we're looking at BTC right now, it's of course at this point, if you do watch my other updates, at this point you guys know exactly what Bitcoin is doing. But if you want to know what Bitcoin is doing, we are looking at Bitcoin holding really close towards its yearly highs, and we did see the daily candle close for March 1st at $62,000, $62,500 to be exact. So of course, we're going into a weekend, and we know on the weekends we do tend to see more manipulation than usual. That's something I'm sure everyone knows at this point. But with that being said, so far the price of Bitcoin is looking really good. But this upcoming Monday, it's going to be really important to see how Bitcoin reacts. And if this weekend goes good, I'm very confident that Bitcoin could set itself for a new yearly high and potentially retest the key resistance at $64,633 in the upcoming week if we do see a really nice weekend. So that's how I'm currently projecting it, but of course we're going to take it one step at a time. But let's take a step further and take a look at ADA's price, because this is where the excitement really comes into play. And of course now, when you do see that demand shift, which we're seeing right now, projects like ADA can see the supply shock. If you don't know what a supply shock is, it's basically if you know the economic rule supply and demand, when you do see massive amounts of demand coming in and the supply is low, this creates a supply shock. And the reason as to why there's less supply out there for ADA is, now you guys are probably scratching your head right now. You guys are probably like, Crypto ZX, what do you mean we have about 35.16 billion in circulation? Why would that be an issue? We should be able to meet the overall demand. No, that's not the case, because the amount of people that actually are staking their ADA is a huge chunk. Huge percentage of its overall circulation supply is over its overall market cap is staked right now, and that creates a supply shock. And we did see a perfect example of a supply shock last cycle, and I think we will see something similar happen this time as well. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for the 78.6. So what does this mean? We are no longer in a bear market cycle anymore. That has officially ended today, as of course now it's March 2nd right now, it's midnight here, but March 1st 2024 is the end of the bear market cycle officially in my books, as long as the price remains above the 78.6 zone, which it is currently sitting at. And look at the exact target we were talking about. We literally are being supported this time around, because we did see the price of ADA pumping up to 76.4%, but then we're seeing a little bit of a minor pullback. But speaking about this pullback, that exact same resistance is playing as a level of support right now. But if you want to put this move into perspective, if you're bringing out the 78.6, as soon as the price entered the 78.6 at 68.68 cents, we did see Cardano fly another 12%. Let that sink in. Another additional 12% increase after re-entering just into the 78.6. We've seen several rejections. One rejection dates back to June 1st of 2022, almost 2 years ago. And, two rejections right below that key resistance mark back in December of last year. And of course, this time around, the fourth time was definitely the charm, where we finally broke into it, and now you will really see the momentum shift occurring. And I'm projecting that we will see ADA flying to $1 way faster than what we did see happening with ADA getting back to 67 cents. So really exciting times. Give yourself a pat on the back, especially to the ADA community that have been here no matter what during massive amounts of FUD. The people that actually were accumulating around this level are the real winners in my opinion. And if you really want to put that move into perspective, if you picked it up around 24.6 cents back in just October, it's not even that long ago, you're up right now 210%. Really amazing stuff. But let me know down below what you guys think. Thank you so much for all your support. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.